or at least that or less. All right, folks. I was a little late. At least that or less. Uh, okay. Thank you very much, everyone that patiently waited till I had this open. I locked my keys in the car, and it took a little extra time to open my car. And but here we are. So, um, who's on? Who's on? Oh yeah, that is. No, it's not Petco. It's her name is Pico or something. I don't know exactly how it's pronounced, but Pekau, I think. Uh, just just in. And okay, so usually I take a bit of time to prepare, and today I happen to be busy, and now I'm gonna have to wing it and just go with whatever is on my mind, I guess, because obviously I didn't take extra time to prepare. So, but it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Um, you know, I am all about helping people and encouraging people and finding ways, talking to people about finding ways to create strong local communities, because over the years local communities have lost their strength, have been the strength has been siphoned out of local communities. Local businesses have been disappearing. Small stores have been disappearing, and small farms have been disappearing. All of that has disappeared in order to gain more control on humanity. To ultimately, it has to do with mind control, but and that is why everything is becoming illegal. Um, years ago, it was very easy if a person, I had no problem. If I had a job that I didn't like very much, I would just quit my job, and it was in a matter of day or two, and I'd have a new job. It was no problem. Nowadays, it seems like if a person does that, they instantly have a record, and then it's far more difficult to find a job and things like that. But I am a very strong believer that it should never be about, about looking for a job. Looking for a job that should be completely irrelevant to our life. First of all, the expenses of life have been that's another area that has really been pushed on us to have expenses, to make life very, very expensive and very hard to everything measured out very, very precisely, so that we have a maximum expensive to pay for a minimum a wage as possible to uh, to abstract everything out of us that we can possibly produce, because that's what it's about. It's about siphoning the wealth out of people, their energy, their efforts, their all that we do. That's what it's been about. And that is not what life is about. That is not what life is about. Life is about peace, about happiness and joy and and confidence, not worrying about what other people are going to think about what we're doing, or whether it's legal or not. That it Those things should be completely irrelevant from our life. We should not have to worry about anything being illegal, anything that we want to do. Like, I mean, of course, if we want to hurt humanity, well, that is illegal by its very nature. That's illegal by, how should we say, it's a that would be in violation of the law of nature, of like that would be a moral violation when we try to hurt people. But when we're going about our lives, enjoying life, having a business, a service, um, a service or a product that we're selling, or whatever it is, something that people want, and something that obviously betters people's lives. And we should not be worried about whether we're going to be able to pay the monthly bills. That should never, ever be a worry. The profits that we make, from whatever business or whatever, it should always be plenty, plenty to sustain us, and to have left over to take time for, for traveling, for, a vacation. Why is there even such a thing as vacation? Like, what is the word vacation? What does it actually mean? I think people, they work hard all year. They try to save as much as they possibly can, because someday they're going to have enough money to take a vacation, maybe once a year, maybe once every 5 years. I don't know, but it's that idea that scrounging and saving so that we can eventually, take a trip to across the ocean, or something. Well, why not have a strong community, businesses that flourish, the have first of all, have energy that's basically free, and so that we don't even have to worry much about bills. And then in local areas, have greenhouses, have farming, have local stores that are supplied by local farms and greenhouses and things like that, local butcher shops, local, you know what I'm saying? Does that make any sense what I'm saying here? So that all the needs that we need locally, that we have it here, and we aren't sending all our money, we don't go to Costco and send our money to California, or wherever it's going, maybe to Europe. I don't know where it's going, where Costco, where the owners of Costco are. But let's face it, there is a couple of people that we're sending all our money to from the local areas. And why not why not develop all that locally? And then, of course, the farming industry, all the fertilizer and poisons and all that goes into the ground with these big time farmers to produce a grain that's, first of all, not even healthy. So that's where TBC comes in. That's where those of us who have this vision can use TBC. I know we have to start slowly, because people aren't aware, right? And so we have to start slowly, and allow people to get the feel of it little by little. And those who see the vision, they will catch on, and they will help you know, to further this advancement. And so that is the kind of future that I am very, very interested in building. Do these things make sense to you? Just type in the chat if what do you think of that? And so now with TBC, we have so many good things coming up with TBC. You know, the new blockchain, and of course there are some very good things that I'm not going to mention here because those aren't public yet. Which some of the some of the best things, which is going to be exciting once we can share that some of that with people. But it's going to be awesome. So the blockchain is ready. The wallet system is ready. Well, or at least very close, because we're on the 30th. We're starting migration. I believe there's a few little bit of details still to be that the programmers are working on in the background, but we can at least start the migration now in April. And so for us, it's just all about getting the word out, letting people know that I would just like to mention here a video that I was watching some time ago, and there was a person that was trying to. Well, actually, they had some. I believe they were college students that this person was trying to sell. Was it Bitcoin or something? But they were trying to sell these people on the idea, these younger people, on the idea of of how much good Bitcoin is. You can do this, you don't need banks, and yada yada, explaining these kind of things. And they're like, why would they couldn't grasp it. They couldn't understand, why would anybody want to do that when we have the banks? We can just go to the bank and well, the person that was trying to explain these things ended up being frustrated and actually walked away because she couldn't get the idea across. Well, then another person started telling them about the kind of world that we live in. What kind of banking system actually do we have? How does this system work? That it's debt based. It's it's has the countries deep in debt, and we're on the hook to pay it back over time. And then the fact is that the debt ratio is always higher than what there is money to pay for it. And so when she got the message, when these people understood what we presently have and why we're trying to replace it, they were all over it. They all wanted TBC because they understood why it was necessary. And I think that's like we can really talk about TBC, how good it is, and all this and that you don't need banks, but if people don't understand why we need something better, then I'm afraid we have a hard time convincing people, because they like they say sometimes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And so when you for instance, if you're driving a car and it works good, there's no noises and everything works good, it's not very likely that you're gonna just come to a garage and you come and say, well, I want you to fix this car. They might ask, well, what's wrong with it? Well, no, there's nothing wrong with it. I just want you to fix it. You see, that doesn't really make sense, and that's what I mean. People need to know what is wrong with that car. Why do you want me to fix it, right? And so then we can. That's why we need to be able to share why is TBC? Why was TBC created, and why do we need a monetary system that's different from the banking system that we have? Now, of course, I know many people, the first thing is, well, is it legal? Is it, let's see now. Let's see, is it legal? Well, the banking cartel, what they've been doing for all these hundreds of years now was totally illegal. And it's got us deep in debt and enslaved us all these years, while they were preventing technology that would help humanity and promoting technology that would hurt humanity. In every area we look, it was all about killing and about destroying. Isn't it time we stop asking, is it legal, when we want to do something good? Isn't it about time we start telling people what's going on, so that and give them a better solution? I think it is. I don't know if these people can hear me. I'm not sure if they can hear me. Let's see. I'm going to type in the. Okay, so I don't know. So I typed in if they can hear me. I don't know if they can. I'm busy talking here, but are they able to hear me? So, all right. So I'm still not sure if I'm just talking to myself or because nobody is responding. There's no response. I don't think they can hear me. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Okay, thank you. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. I didn't see any response to anything, so I wasn't sure. All right. Well, thank you very much. Yeah. So, so what do you think? Is it making sense what I'm saying here? I should have invited Pedro in. I guess I didn't. Now it's 6:27. Yeah, next time. Yeah, later next when I do my 11 o'clock one, Pedro, I'll invite you in again. I guess I didn't think of it right away, and now it's already 6:28, and I'd like to. I'll be shutting it down in a few minutes. So anyway, so that's what it is with TBC. Now, for those of you who are watching this video on YouTube, and if what I've been telling you makes sense to you, then here is my encouragement to you. I would encourage you, do your research about TBC. And if you want to do your research on Facebook and go and see what all negative you can find about TBC, you want to indulge, by all means, go ahead, do that. Do that. But let me just tell you this, that the most expensive, the biggest loss that a person can have is a lost opportunity. That's the biggest loss that a person can incur, is a lost opportunity. So if you want to turn down an opportunity because there's negative stuff on Facebook about it and you don't understand it, then I would encourage you, find your information elsewhere and find out if you can, if you can come to the place where you find it, where you find enough confidence to check it out and get your free gift. You can't possibly be scammed with a free gift. It there is no cost, so it's not a scam, right? Now, however, now when you check it out enough that you're confident, then do your free, then you can get your wallet. There's a $10 fee. I'm going to tell you that right up front here. You don't have to later say, oh, I didn't know about this $10 fee. No, no, no. I'll tell you right here. There's a $10 fee for the wallet. And that takes care of the transaction fees. Usually other currencies, banks, and all of that, they charge transaction fees. Well, there is a cost to putting up a system like this. There's cost. There's a lot of programming costs and things like that. Well, somebody has to pay those fees, right? Well, we're being provided with this wonderful system, with a monetary system that actually works and is not that based. Let's not shy away from those $10. Like that's, I mean, of course, it's up to you, right? You can make up your own mind, but I'm telling you right now up front that there is a $10 fee for the wallet, which takes care of the transactions for life. That's how TBC works. And then of course you can be on our Hangouts. You can if you sign up to my newsletter, you'll be getting notified about my Hangouts. You will also, there's much information otherwise as well that you will learn about central banks, about becoming free, about creating communities like I was talking about freeing yourself completely from the legal system. All of that information is available on my website and my emails and so on. You can get all that information. Okay, but what I'm saying is do your own research, make up your own mind, and then make your move, or don't, whatever it is you want to do, right? And then of course once you have your wallet and you paid your $10 wallet fee, then you will also be able to buy TBC, which will qualify you for our cookie rewards program, and that is the most lucrative thing this world has ever seen for individuals. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope it made very much sense to you, and so we'll see you again later. My website is cryptotbc.com, and of course there are links in the description for you to check things out. All right, so with that said, I'm going to sign off now, and peace.